faces are frowning. The middle class trying to stay afloat with no boat. People are drowning. It's an awful picture. The rich gets richer, like they know something. And if they don't flee the planet, they'll dig through dirt and granite. Live in bunkers. The bunkers have 50% of the world's wealth is hoarded by women and men of the 1% population. And they have the nerve to cry about taxation. We didn't start the fire, but everyone fans the flame from the very first flicker. Like a time bomb being passed to the next man, ignoring the ticker. Be on alert, 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 be on alert. In today's news, it's unprecedented. Disease outbreaks, extreme terrorism, open borders, and various wars, civil unrest, and so much more. We're deceived by what we're eating, and leaders are no longer leading. Every man is for himself. If you get knocked down, who has the heart to help? Scoffers are mocking us, saying we believe in the tales of a fairy, just like God said they would. So don't worry, the future ahead does remind me of something I read. Yeah, words in red, Matthew 24, look what Jesus said. Be on alert, 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 and pray, pray. We got to pray, pray for the Spirit to open our eyes. Pray, yeah. So whether you're considered to be one in a million or a dime a dozen, remember that the gate is narrow, many are called, few are chosen. Don't deceive or mistreat your brother. Live in peace, share truth with others. Be faithful to show love to the very end. Cause we don't know when Christ will come again. So when you hear of earthquakes, cold hearts, war, and what was known as global warming, let it remind you the time is near. It's a noble warning to be on alert, 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 yeah. Be on alert, 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 and pray, pray. We got to pray for the Spirit to open our eyes.